I do think that the person itself is also a factor. So it's not just that by, let's say, if I would put certain people with another family, that it would all get better.
Yeah, I know.
So I think, and the family does have an influence on the child. I mean, you basically become a certain person because of your family, and just not doing anything in terms of helping that individual to try to solve some of the problems. I think you should definitely improve schools, and you should improve
What can I do to improve it?
yourself.
What can you, there's nothing really you can do. The person's that way, you can't really do much, can you?
I think you can do something. I mean, first of all, I think you can try to find out what specific problems you might have. Could be that there's no problem with you. That true that when you do something in terms of committing an offence, that it's just because of the friends you were with, or you just followed the others, and basically that was just not, it was not your own decision to do it. But it could also be that we, with some of the tests that we do, that we can find out what are situations that you find difficult. So we could try to make that clear to you, which sort of situations you should try to avoid, to foresee the consequences, what could happen, and that is something that you can learn, or that at least we can point out, make you alert of what are problematic situations for you, and try to help you become stronger in those situations.
So like, for like with the people you've done testing on, how like most of them all like they're all the same, like?
I think they're not all the same. I mean, we clearly see some differences. So let's say, for example, something that's very important is like planning. So if you do something, you have to think about, if I do this type of behavior, what could be the consequences? And what I said before is, lots of the behavior is not very planful behavior. So you do it, you don't really think ahead. Like, let's say, I give you £10 now, what are you going to do with the £10? You could just say, okay, I go immediately to a shop and I buy a drink, or I'm going to buy a DVD or a CD. You can also say very planful, I put it on the bank and I'm going to save for a nice holiday or for something bigger. So that's decisions that you take, and there are clearly differences. So if you have a problem, or if we find that some of the boys or girls have a problem with planning, we can try to help them to make some decisions that might in the end be better for their future.